Yo, welcome to this video. This is your life coach and mentor, Jonathan Belcher. I'm feeling good today. The sun is shining. I don't know, we've been having like 5 different seasons within the last week in New York. That's how the weather been up and down. It's really been crazy. But when they say you won't be successful, you know those people out there who be doubting you. You know those people out there who have belittled you. Those people out there who thought you didn't have what it takes. I'm going to give you the signs in this video to prove to you that you will be successful and that your dreams are coming true, my friend. Make sure to watch this video to the very end. But we're going to start off with our daily affirmation. You already know how it goes. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. First things first, I want you to know that you are a superhero. You are a superhero, and you can't fathom how powerful your mind truly is until you tap into your higher self, tap into your greater self, step into your lane of power, and you're going to be amazed at the things you're able to accomplish, my friend. I'm telling you. But there's a lot of people who's going to feel like you shouldn't make it. There's going to be a lot of people who doubt you on the journey. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of naysayers. There's going to be a lot of people coming in your ears telling you that that dream is not possible. And when they tell you these things, you know, the first thing you got to do is you got to laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh, you delusional. Oh, you crazy. Okay. Okay, you gonna make me really live out my life and prove you wrong. You gonna really make me do that. And then you gotta keep going. Then you just keep going. You just keep going and keep going. And despite what they're saying, none of the chitter chatter on the sidelines can stop you. No matter what they try to throw inside of your mind, no matter what how they try to come at you and discourage you, none of it can stop you. And that's what true success is all about. A lot of people say that the greatest thing they've ever done on their journey to success and accomplishing their dreams, if you ever study some of the most successful millionaires and billionaires, and they'll tell you straight up, they'll say, look, let me take this video, right? They'll say, look, the best thing I ever did was not give up. The secret to my success is I didn't give up. So what are the signs you're going to be successful? What are the signs that your dreams are coming true and you're on the right path, right? I'm going to kind of summarize it into 3 different signs, 3 main signs in this video that your dreams are coming true and that you should stay on the path that you're on, and you should stay committed, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent. You know what I mean? We got to be faith-driven. We can't be fear-driven and expect to create new life. We can't be fear-driven and expect to create new streams of income. We can't be fear-driven and expect to create passive income, because just in the essence of trying to create something like passive income, for example, in itself is going to be a very challenging thing to do, not because it's actually hard to do, no, but just because most people that we are around, at least for me, let me talk for myself, right? I'm not going to speak for you. I don't know what your situation is and what your surrounding is like. But I know for me, most of the people that I know and that I come in contact, friends, family, they're not earning passive income. To be real with you, they haven't figured out a way to establish some type of passive income for themselves. And for the people who have established passive income for themselves, the people who are living a life of reality, you know, just living check to check, and they're not really working by their last name, they look at people who are earning passive income and they glorify that. And they look up to it and they say, damn, how the hell you did it? I'm going to tell you the signs that you will be successful, right? I'm going to tell you the signs right now because I'm speaking from personal experience, because I remember a time when I used to work at the security guard job I used to have, and I used to hate this job. I'm telling you, man, I used to be working at this job, and at this time, I think the minimum wage was like $8.50 an hour. I think now it's like $15. But at the time, I was making like $8.50 an hour at the security job. And the crazy part is I hated it, but honestly, there wasn't much work to do, to be real with you. Most of it was just a bore. But I couldn't believe that it was like kind of like the feeling that I had going to work every day was like the audacity of these people to tell me I'm worth $8.50 an hour. But for some reason, I need this $8.50 an hour, right? Right? What's more crazy? The fact that an agency is willing to tell me that my time per hour is worth $8.50, or the fact that I actually need the $8.50 an hour. So there I was like, nah, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a solution, more of a life path that I can take that can bring me peace, right? A life path where I can bank on myself and I could create for myself, live on my own terms, control my time, control my income, or at least work hard enough to get to a point where I can control my income, right? These are the things that was on my mind at just like 19 years old, right? 20 years old, 21 years old, right? So I said, there's got to be a way. Now, at this time, people are starting to learn how to make money online. The make money online niche is starting to boom. Actually, it's booming now, to be real with you. It's still extremely early on when it comes to learning how to make money online and passive income. It's extremely early on. Even in 2022 is early because the internet and computers, all that stuff, we're still in the early stages, right? We can't even fathom the level of sophistication of the technology that's coming, but that's a whole nother thing. We're going to talk about that in a whole nother video. We ain't talking about that right now in this video, right? But so at this time, I'm like, yo, how does this work? How does this whole earn passive income online game work? So the next step I did was I looked for mentors. I looked for people who were already in the field. So number one sign that you will be successful, before we even go into all of this though, right? Number one sign, before I go into the second sign, the number one sign you will be successful is you have a vision, right? So I had a vision. That the current situation I was in, working at that job I disliked, I had a vision that there was something better. I had an idea in my mind of a better life situation. So the number one thing you need is a vision. This is a key sign you're going to be successful and your dreams are coming true. I'm telling you, just from this, having a vision. Why? You say, John, how does just having a vision means I'm on track to accomplishing my dreams? Well, having a vision is half the battle, because most people don't have a vision. Most people don't have a vision of what a better tomorrow looks like. Most people don't have an idea of what they would rather be doing in their life, how they want to be living, the kinds of people they want around them, the neighborhood they want to be a part of, how they want to be impacting people. A lot of people don't have a clear idea of what that looks like. What does it even look like where you're trying to go, right? So number one, to be successful and accomplish your dreams, you got to know where you're going. What does it look like? What does the destination you have in mind look like? Because if you don't even have a destination in mind of what success looks like for you, then you're not gonna get there fast, right? You're not gonna get there with precision. You're just gonna end up anywhere. So that's the number one thing, is you gotta have a vision. And a vision normally comes from some type of burning desire you have in your heart. Vision can come from pain. A vision can come from, not liking your lifestyle. A vision can come from just not feeling purposeful, not feeling alive. A vision can feel like can come from you feeling a part of something. You can be a part of something else somebody got going on, and that can help you to create a vision because you see somebody else having success and the way they're living is inspiring you. So there's a lot of ways you can come up with a vision. You can read books from successful people, entrepreneurs who have what you want to have, and you can formulate your own vision that way, right? So now, once I had my vision, the next step was to get into the field, is to learn from the people who are already in the field. And this brings me to my second sign that you will be successful and your dreams are coming true. The second sign you will be successful and your dreams are coming true is that you have a high teachability index. You have a high teachability index. Drop a comment below, say, I have a high teachability index. Even though you may not know what it is yet, I'm about to explain it to you right now. Drop a comment below, say, I have a high teachability index. I have a high teachability index. A high teachability index means that you're willing to learn. You know that you don't know. That's what a high teachability index is. Knowing that in this world, no matter how much you learn, there's still so much more to learn. No matter how much you know, there's still a bigger area of things you don't know. And just admitting that alone in itself means that you have a relatively good high teachability index, because you know that you don't know. When you are aware that you don't know, and you're fully, you know that you don't know, now you can be open to receive some new information so that you can be in the know. So having a high teachability index is about saying, I want to get to this vision in mind, and it's understanding that the how does not matter, because you can learn why. You can develop the skills on your journey. You can get the mentors you need on your journey. So the how does not matter. All that really matters is that you have a desire in your heart and you know what the vision that you have in mind looks like. It's crystal clear in your mind. You imagine it every single day, where you want to be. That's what's most important. The how is the part that gets people into failure mode. The how is what gets people overthinking. The how is what gets people feeling overwhelmed. The how is going to work itself out as long as you have a strong enough reason why the hell you're trying to get to where the hell you're trying to get to. And I want you to drop a comment below and say, if your why does not make you cry, it's not big enough. You got to have a reason why you have the vision. Why? What is it for? What is it? You want to help your family? Why? Why are you doing? What is it? Do you want to help your community? Do you want to be a community leader? Do you want to be a big public figure in society? Why? Why? Is it for your mom? You want to retire your mom? Do you want to give back to your mom, to your dad, to your parents? Do you want to make them feel proud of you? Like, what is the root and the reason why you have this vision in mind and what you want to accomplish? Why? Because once you have a solid why that will make you cry, it's that deep for you, the how is going to figure itself out. So there I was, I'm on a computer, and I find a mentor. I find somebody who's doing what I want to do. They learn the game, at least to the level at which I need to learn it, because I ain't know nothing at all. I had no knowledge at all on how to market, no knowledge at all on branding, creating content, generating leads, all of this stuff that has to do with, earning passive income, having any kind of business on the internet, right? It's the same, ultimately, it's the same kind of framework, right? So my teachability index was high at this time. I was willing to learn because I knew that I did not know, and the only way to grow was to get some type of information, get some type of training, get some type of strategies, to get books, to get some type of knowledge on the field that I'm trying to be an expert in. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? I hope you feel what I'm saying to you right now, family. So you got to have a high teachability index. So how do you determine what your teachability index is? Well, number one, if you're the type of person who you know everything, you already know, nobody can teach you something. If you talk all the time and you don't listen, you always want to be the first to talk, you always know everything. If you're that type of person, then you have a low teachability index, right? Because if you knew better, you do better. So, you got those people who are like, I know, and they know everything. But their dreams aren't coming to fruition. So how do you know everything? It's okay to admit that you don't know. And even at my level right now, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. There's still things I'm learning every single day. When I reach a new level, when I get to 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and by the way, I'm on a mission to accomplish 100,000 subscribers within a year. Help your boy out. Help me to accomplish that. I appreciate my supporters. I appreciate those of you who have been supporting. Those of you who have been engaging. I see your comments. I see your likes. I see all of it. I appreciate your support. Make sure to subscribe right now if you're not subscribed to the channel and you feel what I'm sharing with you. If you feel what I'm sharing with you in this video, make sure to subscribe right now and share this video with 5 friends or family who you think will need this video. So a high teachability index, the next way to know is also is what goes hand in hand with a high teachability index is your willingness to change. So if you have a high teachability index, but you have a very low willingness to change, high teachability index, very low willingness to change, then ultimately you have a very low teachability index, because 10 times 0 is 0. So if you have a high teachability index, you're ready to learn, but you're not willing to change, well then that's ultimately not going to get you to where you want to go. So ultimately you really have no teachability index. So you got to be willing to learn, number one, to be successful and to get to your dreams. If you have a high teachability index and you're willing to change, my friend, your dreams are going to happen for you at some point. You're going to keep plugging away. You're going to keep taking action. You're going to stay disciplined. You're going to keep doing what you need to do until you get what you want. And I'm telling you, that is the true essence of a king and a queen. And it is even more noble if your success leads to other people's success. If your success, if you accomplishing success opens up other doors for other people, then it's even more noble of a cause and a journey that you're on, my friend. Don't ever give up on that calling and that purpose that you have in your heart, because you know why you're on that journey. You know why. Nobody can tell you better than you. You know why. So that's the second sign. So that was $0 online, didn't make any money. I'm 2 to 3 months in. I'm working with a mentor 2 to 3 months in, teaching me things having to do with the game, how to earn passive income, how to market, all of this stuff, right? So 2 to 3 months, I'm learning. Remember, 3 months go by, ain't make no sales, make no money. I had no income came into my business, right? So a lot of people don't understand that risk is only opportunity misspelled. So yes, I took a risk. I got started in the business and it was not profitable right away. Newsflash for everybody out there. Most businesses aren't profitable right away. Newsflash. So I'm there learning. So how I got the information was I got a part of marketing companies. I mean, duh. How you gonna learn something around a bunch of people who don't know what you're trying to do? You can't. If nobody in your neighborhood is earning passive income, it doesn't make no sense trying to learn from anybody in your neighborhood on how to earn passive income unless you know somebody around who knows how to earn passive income, and then you would learn from that person. I'm just giving you an example. But in my neighborhood, I had nobody around me who knew the internet marketing game, nobody around me who understood how to build a real solid client base using the internet, how to build a brand, all that. I had nobody around me who knew that stuff, so I had to venture out. I had to. And I had to get a part of companies that was teaching the material. And a lot of that took investment. Yes, a lot of that took me having to join and get started, because how else am I going to learn? If I'm not a part of this thing, if I'm not a part of this business where they're teaching the knowledge, they're teaching the material, then how am I going to get to point B? That would mean I have a low teachability index. So I knew in order to change my life, in order to change my situation, in order to quit my job at the time I hated so much, I knew I had to have a high teachability index. So number one, I was willing to learn. And number two, most importantly, very important, I was willing to change. So I started taking action every single day. Every single day. At first, nothing was happening. Then the next thing you know, made my first sale, made my first $25 on the internet. I was like, oh shit, this is real. This is what people are calling a scam and people are so afraid of. It's real. Remember, I'm young, I'm fresh. You know, I'm in college. I'm basically a kid. Made my first sale as an entrepreneur, as my own boss. That $25 first sale might have been $1 million. It might as well felt like $1 million, or at least 500,000, right? Because of what it means. It's a breakthrough. It's symbolism. It's symbolic of a breakthrough. And a lot of people, unfortunately, on their journey to success, they don't look at the little results as signs of a bigger breakthrough that's possible. That is a very unfortunate thing, and why so many people give up and why so many people stop going on their journey for greatness, is because, just to be real with you, they just didn't keep going, you know, and it's very unfortunate. So next thing you know, made my first $100. I'm like, damn. Next thing you know, I'm at $300 a month. Next thing you know, I'm at $500 a month. Next thing you know, I'm at $700 a month. And next thing you know, it's growing. And it's not growing exactly every single month. You know, sometimes it's going on, but it's gradually growing. So I'm like, wow, this whole thing that everybody around me told me wouldn't work wasn't possible. This whole thing that everybody tried to talk me out of and told me was a scam and BS. Not only am I learning what I need to learn to create something new in my life, not only am I getting knowledge that I can use for the rest of my life to create passive income, but also I'm making money in the process. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Drop a comment below, say, where they do that at? Where they do that at? So I'm like, I'd be a fool and an idiot to not trust the blessings that God is showing me right here. Yeah, it took 2 to 3 months to make my first sale. Yeah, I wasn't profitable immediately, but that time was time for me to learn the game. That's all it was. That time was time for me to get my feet wet, to hear some information from people who are already doing what I want to do. What's the third sign that your dreams are going to come true, my friend? This is the third sign right here that your dreams are going to come true. And more or less, right? Of course, there's other signs that you will be successful, but these are like more or less the main ones, I think, to be honest with you. Because without a vision, you ain't going to work to do nothing. Without being teachable, you can't learn nothing and you can't master nothing. You ever heard of the term of an apprenticeship? If you wanted to get any type of job, let's say to become an electrician or something like that, or a plumber or something like that, or any type of job where it's like that hands-on type of job, what you would need is you would need to become an apprentice first. Because you need to sit there and watch somebody who knows how to do that job and learn from them. It's the same thing in business. It ain't no difference in this world. You know, you got to have somebody take you under your wing. Like, hey, I got you. I'll teach you this and that. I'll show you what to look out for, the ins and outs. That's what I do. And once I got under somebody's wing who learned the game, a lot of things started to become clearer to me. A lot of things became clear to me relatively fast, as opposed to if I just tried to learn everything on my own. I just want to learn everything on my own. But there's people out there you can buy their experiences. There's people out there you can buy their knowledge, and you don't have to learn everything on your own. You get what I'm trying to say? What's the third sign you're going to be successful? What's the third sign your dreams are coming true? The third sign is you are willing to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. You are willing to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. You can write this down if you want. The third sign your dreams are coming true is that you are willing to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. The reason why, in my opinion, I would say that this is a key sign, a key sign your dreams are coming true is because it means that you're willing to course correct. You're willing to adjust. You're willing to take action. A lot of people, they get started in a business and then they become paralyzed. They have no action steps, no action plan, no daily routine. And then 2 weeks later, they complaining, why I ain't rich yet? Why I'm not rich yet, Lord? God, why am I not quitting my job yet, God? Why am I not earning passive income? Why? Open up the heavens of passive income, God, and let down your passive income angels. That's how they think it works. But you have to be willing to make mistakes, because in any new field or industry that you get a part of, you have to know you're probably not going to be an expert right away. You have to know you're probably going to have to kind of mess up a little bit to adjust to get to a mastery position, right? I mean, we could all say that, right? Even with a baby learning how to walk, even coming into the world, even coming in as a baby. Do you know that babies, when they're first born, they don't even know how to use their eyes? If you ever watch a baby when they're first born and you hold your hand over their face, they're not following your hand going to the left and right. They're not following it because they have to learn they have to learn how to use their eyes. So if a baby has to learn how to use their eyes, a naturally God-given part of their body, what makes you think you don't have to go through the ropes and learn the in and outs of how to be an expert in the field of earning passive income? You know, but if you're willing to make mistakes, that means you're willing to take action, and you're willing to receive some type of feedback and then correct based on that feedback that you get from the action you take. It's trial and error, baby. You know, it's trial and error. You know, a lot of success is trial and error. Now, there's some things that you won't make any errors on and you'll be great at naturally. That's good. Those are your strengths. You should focus on your strengths. But then there's going to be some weaknesses and some things you have to develop, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. Without any further ado, guys, if you're okay with that, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate if you subscribe to this video. Share this video with 5 friends or family that you know. And remember, when they say you can't be successful, and when they think you can't be successful, the devil is a liar. It is a lie. They don't know what they're talking about. Make sure to check out all the links below. I also have a link where you can get access to a basic training course from myself, teaching you how to earn passive income, right? Basic knowledge, in and out, expert knowledge for a very affordable fee. I'm going to see you guys at the top. Also, you can check out workwithjohnbelcher.com, where you can get that training course if you want to work with me, if you want to learn from me, those passive income secrets. But I'm going to see you at the top, baby. We ain't never stopping. Dreams to freedom. Peace!